'Tis Midnight and an Olive's Brow is a Maundy Thursday hymn. It is about Jesus praying in the Garden of Gethsemane. The lyrics were written by William B. Tappan in 1822. The name of the hymn's tune is Olive's Brow, of course, and it was composed by William B. Bradbury in 1853. The time signature is 4/4 and the key is A-flat major. The meter is long meter, which means that the poem is a poem in which lines 1 and 3 rhyme and lines 2 and 4 rhyme. The numerical meter is 8888. In this hymn, and also in the hymn Go to Dark Gethsemane, for which I previously published a video, the alto melody is more melodic than the soprano line, which is usually the main melody. I thought that maybe the same composer composed both hymns, and that is why the alto line is more melodic in both hymns, but they were arranged by different composers, albeit in the same year. Let's take a look at the lyrics. 'Tis, of course, is a contraction of it is. The word olives should actually be plural possessive and not singular possessive, since it refers to the Mount of Olive. I'm a grammar Nazi, so I apologize. An olive's brow? We think of brow these days as short for eyebrow. But for dictionary.com, brow can also mean the edge of a steep place. My Google research indicated that the Garden of Gethsemane is actually at the base of the Mount of Olives. The stars dim that lately shone means that the night is getting darker. In the 4th line, Jesus prays alone because he told his disciples to wait while he went to a different location to pray, although Peter, James, and John went with him. In the 2nd verse, Jesus is wrestling alone with the spear of the cross. E'en the disciple that he loves refers to John, who is referred to in Scripture as the disciple that Jesus loved. As you may recall, John and the others fell asleep in the garden while Jesus wrestled in prayer. They probably had too much to eat at that Passover meal, didn't they? In the 3rd verse, Jesus is wrestling in prayer so deeply that his sweat is like drops of blood. And of course, Luke the physician writes about this in his gospel in chapter 22, verse 44. Although the disciples have all fallen asleep in the garden and Jesus is in anguish, he is not forgotten by his Father. In the 4th verse, the lyric speaks of angels singing to Jesus and soothing his woe. This is lovely prose, but I searched all the gospel accounts of Jesus' Gethsemane experience and could find only one verse referring to angels ministering to Jesus. This verse is Luke chapter 22, verse 43, which reads, Then an angel appeared to him from heaven, strengthening him. Stay tuned. The sung version of the hymn is next. 'Tis midnight and on Olive's brow, the star is dim that lately shone. 'Tis midnight in the garden now, the suffering Savior prays alone. 'Tis midnight and from all removed, the Savior wrestles alone with fears in the disciple that he loved. It's not his master's grief and tears. 'Tis midnight and for others' guilt, the man of sorrows weeps in blood. Yet he who hath the anguish knelt is not forsaken by his God. 'Tis midnight from the heavenly plains is born the song that angels know, unheard by mortals o'er the streets that sweetly soothe the Savior's woe. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoy watching these videos, please consider subscribing. You can do that on the next slide. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.